please settle down fast. Today, let us start Maitrimilan session. 3 round of Omkara. Tuesday, 15th March 2024, Friday. Tithesya sriyamavanoti varayushyavarthanam nakshatra devam yoga nivaranam karnakaya siddhischa panchanga phalamuttamam. Sarvesham shrumastu. Sloka from Gita. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मतस्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृत वेदविदेव चाहम् meaning I am seated in the heart of all living beings, and from me come memory, knowledge, as well as forgetfulness. I alone am to known by all the Vedas, and the author of the Vedant, and the knower of the meaning of the Vedas.
Thank you. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Suprabhatam. So we are seeing chapter 15, where in the chapter first Krishna Paramatma talks about samsara, the problem, and he describes it in the form of an example of Ashwatha tree. Then he gives solution for this problem in terms of knowledge, which is self-knowledge, knowledge of pure consciousness. Otherwise, Nirguna Brahma, Purusha, Kshetrajna, we have seen different names. Para Prakriti, so we have seen different names for the same pure consciousness. When he starts with the knowledge, Krishna Paramatma initially talks about this pure consciousness, which is appearing as each one of us, the individuals. Now he is talking about the same pure consciousness, Para Prakriti, appearing as different aspects of this creation. In that, he started with different capacity. We talked about three important sources of energy: Agni, Surya, Chandra. And we saw the capacity that Agni gives, the capacity that Surya gives, the capacity that Chandra has, which is useful to us. So we have seen yesterday Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva, that shloka. Today, Krishna Bhagavan is talking about this pure consciousness, which is appearing in the form of certain capacities in each one of us. And let us see the shloka now, the word split. Sarvasya cha aham hridi sannivishtaha mattaha smritihi jnanam apohanam cha Vedaihi cha sarvaihi aham eva vedyah Vedantakrit Vedavit eva cha aham. So let's look at the first verse. He says, Sarvasya hridi, in every person's mind. Here heart, hridi means mind. Mind, otherwise called antakarana, is the subtle instrument which is, as per Shastra, present in the physical location of the space of the heart. That is why it is called Hridi here. In here, the mention of Hridi is because of that. So, in the mind alone, I am, in everybody's mind, I am in what form? Three capacities are talked about. Let us look at the capacities. I am present in the form of the capacities. The first capacity is jnanam. Let us take the first capacity as jnanam, the ability to know something. So all of you study for exams. You have yogasana, yoga therapy, anatomy, then Ayurveda is there, many subjects in Ayurveda. So you study. When you study, it is present in the mind in the form of knowledge, understanding. So the capacity to understand is also who? The same pure consciousness, which is what? Which is my real nature, which is Bhagavan's real nature also. Is the capacity to recollect also there? Yes, that is why Smriti is talked about. When you give your exam, do you have to recollect or not? Otherwise you see the first question, then what happens? Oh, I don't remember what is the answer. Second question, I don't remember what is the answer. Then immediately there is kind of anxiety, tension. So, smriti is very important or not? Everybody. It should be recollective ability. So, the ability to recollect also, I am. I am means the pure consciousness. Each one of us can say, I alone am in the form of the ability to recollect. Smriti. Then, apohanam. Apohanam means the ability to forget. You will say, how is it an ability? It's actually a problem, right? But not always. For example, you pick a fight with your friend, very bad fight. Okay, if you don't forget that fight, will you be normal with that friend again? Today also, he fought a year back. You remember the same thing and it is fresh in your mind. So even now when I look at the friend, I can't talk to him. So therefore, ability to forget is very important. In fact, because we are forgetting, we are not remembering our past janmas. Otherwise, if we understand that one of the friend was my enemy in the past janma, we will not be able to be with him or be with her. Difficult. So therefore, ability to forget also is an ability. But you should forget what needs to be forgotten and you should not forget what you should not forget. So in the exam, whatever you have understood, you should not forget. Therefore, all the three of them are abilities. So he says, I, pure consciousness, alone is in the form of all the three abilities in the individual. Then he goes on in the second verse, Vedaihi sarvaihi aham eva vedyaha. All the Vedas, the subject matter means what is the Veda talking about? What is the Upanishad talking about? The Veda Purva talks about karma, but the karma is done basically to make us ready finally to know what? To know this pure consciousness. So therefore, all the Vedas, the Veda related or based scriptures like Itihasa, Purana, everything, the idea is finally the person should know this pure consciousness which is one's own nature. Therefore he says, for all the Veda, I am alone that which should be known, which ought to be known. And this I is pure consciousness, which is also called Brahman. That is why you have statements like Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. These Mahavakyas talk about the final culmination of this knowledge. So Aham eva Vedyaha. Vedanta Krit. Vedanta Krit means this teaching, this entire teaching of my nature is pure consciousness has started from somewhere and it is carried through a lineage, a tradition, a parampara. And who is the person who started it? He says, I alone started it. That is why we have a shloka, Sadashiva Samarambham. So, Shiva, Bhagavan, Ishvara alone in the form of Dakshinamurti started this tradition of teaching. So therefore we have Dakshinamurti Vigraha here, temple is there, deity is there, so Dakshinamurti Swami is there. Therefore, Vedanta Krit Aham Eva, I alone am in the form of the initiator of tradition of teaching. Then Vedavid Eva, Aham Eva Vedavidcha. So I am also the knower of this knowledge. How? In the form of students. So all of us are sharing this knowledge and you all are understanding slowly what is Bhagavad Gita. Therefore, what is the crux of Bhagavad Gita? So the knower also, who it is? Bhagavan alone in the form of students. So Bhagavan alone, pure consciousness alone, is in the form of teacher, in the form of the tradition of teaching and also the students. That is what is told by Bhagavan here. Thank you.
One more knowledge festivity. More and more wisdom world. That is how we are conducting our academic activities and research activities here in this Yoga Vishwavidyalaya, S-VYASA Yoga University, and here in this Varahamihira Advanced Vedic Research Center, Shruti Mandira. Today we have eminent scholars before us to enrich this wisdom world. There are wisdom world, Saptalokas, like that there are 14 branches of Vidya. Vedas, Vedangas, Upavedas, like that. There are 64 Kalas, skill, diploma courses. In 64 sub-branches, that is how Indian wisdom world is so highly creative. To enrich that, there are great scholars before us, Pujya, सन्ति समायाताः आर्षविद्या गुरुकुलतः समायाताः अस्माकं ज्योतिर्विज्ञानशोधविभागस्य मार्गदर्शकाः पूज्याः जगदात्मानंदजी महाराज महोदयाः उपस्थिताः तेभ्यो महद्भ्यो साष्टाङ्गप्रणामाः समर्पयामि। प्रोफेसर नागेश्वर महाभागाः उपविष्टाः। He is from Shri Mata Sanskrit Mahavidyapit, North Canara, Yellapur. He is the head of Astrophysics Department, Jyotirvignana Vibhag, well versed in Varaha Mihira's treatises. Varaha Mihira has written many such magnum opus, that is Samhita, Brihat Samhita. He is well versed in that. He is here to present his thoughts to enrich this wisdom world, originated from the Rishis. Sammanyaः कर्मानुष्ठानपराः मोहनाचार्य महाभागाः उपस्थिताः। ते श्रौतस्मार्त यज्ञानुष्ठाने परिणताः, practitioner of various kinds of austerities, Veda based. Such experts are here. Tebhyo Mahadbhyo Namaha. And many other great scholars, Ramakrishna Vijitaya and Professor Mahabaleshwar Bhatt. Still more such people are here to enrich this wisdom world, originated from Bharatiya Jnana Parampara, Indian knowledge system. Om.
Thank you, Guruji. And we are really grateful that the Division of Yoga and Spirituality is organizing such a beautiful seminar, as mentioned yesterday by the division people, Dr. Manjunath sir, that whoever is having time, not having classes, etc., please make use of this golden opportunity. Along with this beautiful academic activity on Vedic technology, we also have 35 officers from Kerala Water Board who are also here for one-day wellness program. We also welcome all of them. In the Shanti Kudiram, it's activity, good and more noble activities all through the year. So we welcome all the people from Kerala Water Board for their one-day wellness program. Now we request our Arun sir to hoist the flag after the, can we request you to, sir? We will have the Shanti Mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve